So, ended up in the ER today, twice in 3 days. Basically, what's been going on is just having a lot of long-term and withdrawal effects from being on benzodiazepines. Like I said in the past, I used to be on clonazepam, and I requested, after 2 years, close to 2 years, I requested to be switched over to diazepam because it's the most recommended drug to switch over to so you can taper down off of safely, and it's supposed to be the easiest process, but it has not been an easy process. I had made it all the way down to 7 milligrams, but I was being really aggressive about tapering. I could have taken 2 or more weeks at a time before I dropped my dose, anywhere from 1 to 2 milligrams, and could have just wrote it out basically, and I was dropping down every 9 days, and then had a major crash, and then about 3 weeks ago my doctor bumped me back up to 20 milligrams of diazepam, and then he said he wanted to get more involved, and he said he wanted me to make an appointment before so he could give me permission before each taper and evaluate me and see how I'm doing, which is kind of funny because in the past it just seemed like he had no clue what he was doing. I was the one that had to explain to him about how people that withdraw from benzos are supposed to be switched over to diazepam. Among other things that I've talked about in previous videos. But I don't know, I've been in and out of the ER for a wide variety of reasons recently, but it all stems down to the effects of diazepam. After tapering down so far and then bouncing back up, I didn't realize I was going to have such harsh side effects, because the amount I was bumped up to was less than what I started at when I integrated over from clonazepam to diazepam and started dropping down. But I guess, just like clonazepam, diazepam can start to have its own long-term use effects. It's been 3 months now. I think it took until today for common sense to kick in, or maybe a couple days ago, that because of my symptoms I don't get out much, but I don't have the internet here, so I ended up going to the library a lot, and I ride a bicycle typically because the bus transportation here is so unreliable, and they end up if you're at the library towards the end of the day and the bus was shrubs, sometimes the drivers don't even show up and you're just stuck. But when I ride my bicycle, a lot of times I feel like I'm just gonna pass out. I don't feel drunk, but benzos work on the same brain receptors as alcohol, so just part of the inside of my head feels drunk. So I'll be just riding my bicycle along, and then almost the entire ride I will feel like I'm just gonna face plant into the concrete. But some other things have been going on involving my medication. My doctor, I had no clue that he was going to call off this week, so there were just some issues with my doctor where he wanted me to, the last time I saw him 3 weeks ago, he wanted me to schedule out 2 weeks in advance, and that's like exactly what he told me. And he had like a temporary receptionist that day that I like never seen before, and she even like let me know that like she didn't even want to be there. And she only scheduled me for like a little over a week later, so that was kind of like, I thought about it later, I was like, that's kind of pointless, you know, he wanted me to wait like 2 weeks. So I ended up calling back in, canceling the appointment, and I tried to reschedule, and that's when I found out that he was going to call off. So like, when he told me to follow up in 2 weeks, he wasn't even going to be there anyways. And in my last appointment, I should have got refills on my diazepam bottles. I normally have both these 2 milligram tablets and 5 milligram tablets. Since I'm taking back up to 20 milligrams total a day. And I don't know, like a week ago, since I forgot about asking about a refill, and he didn't even think about it either. I just didn't have very many 5 milligram tablets left, and it kind of like threw me off. I thought I was going to be okay because I had like so many of these 2 milligram tablets. Like I had this bottle only says quantity 60, but I had another bottle that was originally 120 count, and so I just had like a boatload of these 2 milligram pills, but you know, they disappear quickly when you're taking like 7 milligrams in the morning, 7 in the afternoon, 6 at night, and the next thing you know, when you're smart enough to count how much medication you have left, and when you're supposed to see your doctor again, you realize, oh crap, you know, I'm going to run out before then. So I'll talk more about that in the next video.